Hi everybody, here
Hey.
we are in beautiful Oakridge, Oregon. That's
Yeah.
Oregon.
Oregon, yeah. Oakridge, Oregon. So yeah, we're at the Double Diamond Lodge, which is this amazing place we'll talk about in a little bit. But yeah, we've been looking forward to coming to Oakridge for a while. We'd been talking about it the whole trip, and we were like thinking we would love it, and
We do.
yeah, it's been fantastic. Hey,
It's a small town, population 3,200 something.
Yeah.
And lots of very friendly people, and we've been having a ball. I think we've been here a week now. So
we got here on Friday. It's Thursday, yeah. So been a full week. So we
Yeah.
came down from Waldo Lake, and we came into town. It's a bit of a shock coming into town. It's pretty little run down. Lots of empty shops and stuff like that. It used to be a forestry town. The mill's closed, but once you get to know it, it's pretty great place to hang out.
we have to look behind the empty shop fronts and find the cool stuff. And there's lots of cool stuff.
Yeah.
For example, Oregon's only British public house brewery.
Yeah, they do
brews real
real
British
ale. So yeah, uncarbonated real ale in wooden casks. Just like you go if you went to a pub in Britain. It's pretty amazing and delicious beer. Have we talked about the beer yet? Yeah.
There's been lots of boozing
lots
going
of
on.
beer drinking. Yeah, so
But it's a very unexpected thing to find in such a small town.
Yeah.
And the other pretty cool and unexpected thing was Lee's Chinese restaurant, which is probably the best Chinese food maybe I've ever had.
Yeah.
And
Jackie
right
Chan's former chef.
Yeah,
The
and
guy
I read
used to-
that he used to be Robert Redford's chef as well.
Holy cow!
I know.
Yeah,
Run by Jeff Lee, he's a character.
yeah, it was pretty fun. So yeah, we came into town. We went found this amazing camping spot on Salmon Creek. Got there for the last 2 days while the campsite was still open, and had this great spot looking over the waterfall and the creek. And there's so much fresh water here; it's unbelievable. So
Yeah, it was really cold though. We tried to go for a swim. Daz jumped in and
Woo!
squealed.
Got
a
out
lot.
faster than I got in. So yeah, but yeah. And then on Saturday we so came into town and I signed up for this mountain bike race. We sort of thought, it's a good way to see some trails and stuff like that. Fat 55 sounds pretty cool, you know. Not really thinking that's going to be my biggest mountain bike ride ever in my life, and it was really pretty hard. So I signed up and went to the local bike shop and chatted with the guys, and they said, yeah, you'll do it, you'll be fine. So 8:30 on a Saturday morning took off on that ride. There's about 70 other bike riders, but really, yeah, fun, relaxed atmosphere, not too serious, and
Yeah, it was very low key.
Yeah.
A lot of locals, but people came from. Well,
Bend
there was a
and
guy
Portland
from
and-
Arizona. There was
yeah,
us.
yeah,
from
we were the
BC.
furthest travelled maybe. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Daz
yeah.
was pretty worn out when he got to the
Oh,
halfway
mate.
mark.
I
I
had a
wasn't sure if he was going to continue.
There was a time I thought I wasn't going to finish. I had a bit of a crash on the first half. Got some scars to show for it and stuff, so that's all exciting. But yeah, but it was like a brutal road climb up, like dirt road climb up to this amazing ridge trail. But I didn't enjoy the first half, and I was nearly not going to do it. And then I went off on the second half, and I had a really good time. So it was good.
because
So.
he managed to narrowly beat a 14-year-old girl, so he's feeling pretty pumped about
Yeah,
that.
got thrashed by a 13-year-old boy. This family were just amazing.
Brother.
This family from Washington State, they're just like
Machines.
amazing. Like this little he's riding a little bike, you know, looks like any sort of 13-year-old kid on a bike. I'm thinking, he can't finish this whole race. And then I went past him and you're not going to make it, mate. Next thing, he's passing me. I stopped to have a break at the rest stop. He just straight past. I never saw him again.
Yeah, a
Except
lot
at the
of
finish.
grown men at the base camp were complaining that they'd been beaten by a 13-year-old boy.
Oh, well.
But he's obviously no ordinary 13-year-old boy.
I reckon he could have beaten me on that unicycle he was riding if he really wanted to. He was pretty amazing. So, yeah.
The family Von Trapp on wheels.
Yeah.
There's 7 of them.
There were 7 of them in one RV driving around. It was pretty cool.
7 kids.
7 kids and two parents, yeah. So yeah, and then there was a bit of a festival afterwards, band playing and beer and food and stuff. So it reminded us a bit of Around the Mountain actually in some ways.
Yeah,
It was
it was
kind
like
of cool.
a mini version of
Yeah.
that. Very low key.
A bit more hardcore biking, but
Yeah.
because I was out for 7.5 hours instead of an hour and a half on Around the Mountain. But yeah, it was cool. And then I didn't win a prize in the actual bike race, of course, because I didn't do that well.
But they asked for people to come up on stage afterwards, and they were offering 2 nights accommodation at the Double Diamond Lodge here, where we are right now, surprisingly enough.
Yeah.
Because Daz got up on...
And a guided mountain bike ride and rental of top-range Ibis bikes for a day. So
yeah. So Daz was very charming up on stage, and he got the most claps on the clapometer.
Yeah.
And
because I said I was going to bring everyone from Kimberley down to Oakridge riding on next October. So you're all in for it. You got to do it. Otherwise, I'll be a liar.
So make a liar of Daz. We've all got to come down there. It's so amazing, though. I think we all should. And Oakridge is a very cool place to be. So.
Yeah, it's a cool town to hang out in. Really small and low key, and there's probably a good 2 weeks of riding within an hour's drive of here. Like, it's pretty...
How many? 400 miles of trails or something?
Nah,
it's insane.
Yeah.
There's
if
so
you,
much
like,
trail
if you
here.
count Waldo Lake where we were last, you know, the trails up there, and then there's lots of great shuttling around town too. So if you want to pay for shuttles, or have friends or
and I love
partners
shuttles.
who want to shuttle,
Shuttles rock.
Susan got So Sunday we drove up and did some of the... Is there any more to talk about on Saturday? No, we went and had beer. Had lots of beer. Yeah, beer. Do we talk about the beer? Yeah. And then Sunday we drove up and did a bit of a ride up in the Alpine on the upper section of the Alpine Trail, and that was pretty fun. Hey, so but that involved a bit more road climbing and then going down this buff single track through the lush forest. So
yeah. So then 2 days later we went back on a shuttle and did the lower section, and that was good. No climbing. I like that.
Yeah, you like getting in a van, taking to the top of the hill and just coming down. Hey, that was pretty fun. So
yeah, the trails here are really swoopy and not too dusty.
Not too technical.
Little bits of technical, but just enough to make it fun.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Yeah, it's very cool. So.
Yeah, so Kimberley, meet your sister city.
Yeah,
Oakridge, Oregon.
Yeah, and
Or.
Yeah. So that's kind of well, we're going to do another little video on our stay here, which has been pretty fantastic too. Our stay at the Double Diamond Lodge, but yeah, it was. Well, we love Oakridge, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
Oakridge rocks.
Yeah, cool. And we'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.
See ya.